Hey guys, Mama Snark here. I'm going to do a little video here on Disney World with picky eaters. I have two kids. Man Cub is 3, Weezer is 2. Man Cub, he just doesn't eat. And the few things that he does eat, it's not great stuff. It's mostly just like carbs. Weezer, my 2-year-old, will actually eat just about anything. Like, she's super easy. So we thankfully only have one picky eater. I'm going to share with you a couple of tips and tricks that we did with our picky eater in Disney World. Hopefully this will help make your trip a little bit easier. So tip number 1 that I did is to do a grocery delivery of some sort. We personally used Walmart. It went super smoothly. It was very easy, and they delivered it right to a resort, and then they drop it off at Bell Services. You can either pick it up from Bell Services, or for a $6 charge to your room, have Bell Services deliver your groceries to your room, which that's what we did. And then also tip your Bell Service delivery person just out of courtesy, because that was just easier and we were tired after traveling all day. But you can definitely go pick it up from Bell Services on your own, free of charge. So I will link my video. My toddler's messing with things. I'll link my video down below in the description box that I made on the process that I use with Walmart delivery. Again, it went really well. So I ordered from the grocery delivery things that I know that he will eat. So I ordered things like hot dogs, crackers. What else did I get? I got peanut butter and jelly and bread, made peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I had his Pediasure. I had apple juice. So I got, and some pepperonis and some like snacking cheese. So I basically just got like a few staples of things that I know that he will absolutely eat without question. And I got a box of Ziploc bags. I got quart size Walmart brand Ziploc bags. I think it was like $3 for like a giant box that we didn't finish, just to be on the safe side. So what I would do, we had a small little collapsible cooler that we put inside the stroller every day, and I would just put in a Ziploc baggie a couple of hot dogs or pepperonis, toss a couple of snacking cheeses in there, go to the ice vending machine in the hotel room and fill up a Ziploc bag with ice, because you can't have loose ice in a cooler in Disney World. So you either need ice packs, which the rooms don't have a freezer. So you can also get Ziploc bags and put the ice in the Ziploc bag and put that in your cooler. And we would take that, and I would toss a couple of crackers and juice boxes on top, and we'd bring that into the parks with us every day. And they did end up eating that a lot. Like, with the mobile ordering, it's kind of a catch-22. Like, it's good for the most part because you can just do everything from the ease of your phone and then say, I'm ready to pick my order up, I'm here, and it'll say, go to this window. You go and pick up your food, it's super easy. But the caveat to that is sometimes there's not a time available, like, right when you're hungry. So for the most popular places, you need to kind of plan ahead of time, like order basically as soon as you get into the park for things like Ronto Roasters or Woody's Lunchbox if you want to eat at lunch times. But the caveat to the mobile ordering is there's not always a time slot available like for 5 minutes from now when you're starving. So we would find ourselves in the park, we're like, oh man, we haven't, it's been a little bit since we've had a snack. The kids are kind of starting to get a little bit cranky. I'm starting to get a little bit cranky. We were able to pull out and give them like a hot dog wiener or some pepperonis or some cheese or something like that, and they'd have something to snack on. So definitely recommend doing that. We also ordered some Easy Mac, which we didn't end up using, but just kind of as an option if we needed to. We didn't end up using it, but just kind of as an option if we had to use it. The baby care centers and all of the parks have microwaves. So you can pour, sink water or bottled water into the Easy Mac cup and use their microwave to heat it up if you need to, and then take that with you by the time you get to wherever you're eating lunch or dinner or whatever at. It should be cooled off enough for your kid to eat. So I brought that just kind of as an option in case we couldn't find anything for him to eat. My other suggestion to you is pick things that you know has stuff that your kid will eat. So for example, we wanted to do Tusker House character dining so that our kids could see the characters without having to wait any lines. Character meet and greets were not a thing yet in our trip at the end of October. They hadn't come back yet. So basically the only way for our kids to see the characters were either catching a cavalcade rolling by or to book character dining. So we did book, I think we did 3 total character dinings, and I booked ones and times that I knew had something my picky eater would eat. So for like Tusker House, hubby and I really wanted to do the dinner because it looked like it had amazing food and good options for us, and my 2-year-old would eat them, but my 3-year-old would most likely not eat anything on that menu. So instead of wasting the money, so thankfully my 2-year-old was still free because she's 2. So
Daddy.
So she just got to eat off of our plates.
Where my daddy?
He's at work, baby. Oh. But we did have to pay for the 3-year-old, and we didn't want to pay, you know, like $60 or whatever it costs for dinner for him to just not touch anything. So, Weezer, excuse you, you partied? Yeah. So we, specifically for Tusker House, we went with breakfast instead, because I know for sure my toddler will eat eggs, he'll eat bacon, and he'll eat waffles. And it was a really good breakfast. Like, hubby and I were happy with it. It had a chicken curry in it as well for us, for a little something like adventurous and different that's not just, you know, your breakfast staples. And it had like fruit. So Man Cub did eat for like the breakfast meals. We also did Topolino's breakfast because, again, I know he'll eat waffles, he'll eat bacon, he'll eat eggs, given his mood. So we specifically kind of sacrificed on our part dinners that we wanted to have, and instead did breakfast just because I know that he will eat breakfast. We did garden grilled dinner, and he basically just didn't eat. Like, I figured, because usually he'll eat steak, but he wouldn't touch the steak. He ate, I think, a bread roll and maybe like 2 bites of the mac and cheese there, because it wasn't easy mac, which is what he likes. So with picky eaters, my biggest suggestion is just, if you have to make a sacrifice to book a time for something that you know has something your kid will eat, just do it to make yourself a little bit easier on yourself. Also, bring those snacks into the park with you. But other than that, like, we did snacks kind of around the park that we knew he would eat. Like, we did the popcorn bucket refills, which were a huge hit. Thank you. I definitely recommend, and I'll insert a picture here, to get with either your delivery order or to pick one up somewhere or pack it with you, the little like 87-cent like party favor cups you can get. I got 2 of those, one for each of my kids, and they fit inside that popcorn bucket, the refillable bucket, when we weren't using it with the lid on it. And then when we got a popcorn refill, we'd pull the little cups out. I'd pour popcorn in each cup for the kid, because we had, you know, the double tandem front and back stroller. I'd give each kid a cup of popcorn, and hubby and I would have the bucket for snacking. So we did like popcorn. We did Casey's Corner dinner one night, which he likes hot dog wieners, so I figured maybe he'll eat a corn dog nugget. He wouldn't, but he did eat French fries. So basically, find things. We did Columbia Harbor House one day. We got the seafood like trio or whatever. It came with fish, shrimp, and chicken nuggets and French fries. And it's not chicken nuggets, which my kids prefer. It was the chicken like tender strips. So I just tore it into little bits, and he actually ate it that way, which that kind of shocked me, because sometimes it depends on his mood, give or take. So get a couple of things that, you know, try it, because he did surprise me on that one. But pack your snacks, just kind of be flexible. My 2-year-old just turned the light off. So that will be the end of my video. Basically, pack snacks, kind of be flexible, pick things that you know your kid will eat. And other than that, just kind of wing it. We did pretty well overall with him, but we, like I said, did the tips above, and it worked really well for us. So I hope this video was helpful. Please give this video a like and a thumbs up. Follow along to my channel and subscribe. I'll be doing a lot more videos on basically just travels and life with toddlers, and hopefully have some tips for you to make your life easier. Thanks, guys.